Go ahead, do the intro.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of the Rust Belt Boys podcast. It is me, co host Buckeye Politics. I'm here with my other co host, Holly Poster on Twitter.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So, today we have a pretty good show with you. It's a pretty good show today. If we're going to be talking about a GOP representative of Minnesota who passed away today. Biden saying that he is confident Russia is going to invade Ukraine. Police are moving in on the Freedom Convoy in Canada, and a new poll from Rasmussen shows that the Republican Party leads by 13 points in the generic ballot for 2022. So a lot of news, a lot of stuff to cover. So with that, I want to just start off with I don't want to say I don't obviously someone passed away, so I don't want to say it's the less important news, but I think we can all agree that Jim Hagdorn of Minnesota passing away is probably a little less important than the other stuff going on. So we'll cover him first. So what are your thoughts on him passing away, and what are your thoughts on his career in Congress?
Well, obviously, it was sad. Up until today, I hate to say, but I never even heard his name. But looking back,
Okay. I wanted to make sure that I'm in the same boat as you. I'd never heard this guy's name either. So,
to be fair, I don't know like 99% of the representatives' names. Like,
yeah,
so
they're not as
it's
common as
not
like
me.
the Senate.
Yeah, it's not as there's so many more members, but it's like 4.35 times more exactly. But I'm good at math. But that's besides the point. Obviously, sad that he passed away. How is it going to affect the midterms? It won't. Don't ask. Don't bother. His district used to be R+3, but then redistricting happened. Now it's R+14. So there's not going to be special elections. So don't get your hopes up about that. We'll just wait until November. That's when all the elections are going to be, unless something happens to somebody else and there needs to be a special election. They're just going to wait for the regular primary. They're just going to wait for the general election to fill the seat. So nothing special happening there particularly. But yeah, I'm very sad that he died. He had a solid voting record from what I looked at, the whole few minutes of research I did. But yeah, rip.
Yeah, it's very sad. I believe he had cancer. Yeah, he had kidney
Yeah,
cancer, and he was only 59, so he was honestly kind of young, which it makes it even more sad.
compared to the median age of Congress.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah,
not much to say about that. I think we're just gonna let that one. We're gonna move on to the next topic, and with that, We're gonna have a guest come in for this next topic on Ukraine and Russia. And that is American Populist. American Populist, welcome to the show. We're gonna be talking about Ukraine, Russia, and Biden. Now, have you heard about what Biden said about how he believes Russia is going to invade Ukraine?
No, I haven't heard that. I'm busy covering other stuff, but I know a lot about this topic, so I can give a good analysis of the situation.
All right. So for those of you who apparently, like American Populists, have not heard, just a few minutes ago, believe it was like less than an hour ago, Biden said in a press conference that the United States has intelligence that shows Vladimir Putin of Russia has made the final decision to invade Ukraine and has rejected any effort of diplomacy. Biden officially said we have reason to believe that Russian forces are planning to, intend to, and will attack Ukraine in the coming week, in the coming days. Mr. Biden said in the Roosevelt Room in the White House office. We believe they will target Ukraine's capital city, Kiev, a city of 2.8 million innocent people. When asked whether he thinks Mr. Putin is still wavering about whether or not to invade, Biden said, I'm convinced he's made the decision, and later said his impression of Putin's intentions is based off of U.S. intelligence. And that is from the New York Times. So, not looking good for a peaceful solution to this conflict.
yeah, very, very interesting. Can't wait to have cousins die in a useless war that didn't need to happen.
Yeah, I know. There's no reason we should fight in Ukraine, honestly.
Yeah,
No, there's zero reason we should fight in Ukraine, obviously, but this administration wants a distraction from its current failings, as Joe Biden's approval ratings, I think, all-time low. I believe it's at 59%, actually, who strongly disapprove, so this whole Ukraine thing is a distraction from what's going on, from his own failings. I think that's why they're pushing it so much.
I mean, it makes sense. They have nothing else to run on. I would lie to serve in a war. Why? Are you saying you would lie to not, or you would lie to serve in a war? Like, why? This is someone in chat.
Why would you fight for Ukraine, especially for people who hate you? That's very dumb.
Like, if the U.S. was actually directly attacked, I would definitely sign up. But I'm not gonna sign up to fight for a country on the other side of the world that really has no effect on my life.
Yeah, and for what? So we can spread democracy to Ukraine? Is that the goal?
Yeah.
I really don't like democracy, especially what we've seen from Canada recently. Democracy is just a code word for liberal tyranny, as we all know.
Yeah, democracy is so cringe. I mean, it's. I mean, I understand democracy. I think Winston Churchill had a quote on it. He said something along the lines of, it's the worst system of government. It's the best of the worst. Basically, we have no system that's we have no system that's better, but it's still pretty bad. I don't I messed with the exact quote, but I think Churchill had an interesting stance on democracy. But I think that quote about it is definitely the perfect way to sum it up.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Democracy is not a great system of governance, as it obfuscates from power dynamics.
Yeah, you
It
often
just isn't
see
good.
the because I mean, especially if you find a way like we see in today's society, where like social media, the media itself, and in the many ways the government itself, or have control over the populace, and the populace will do whatever they say. So there's no point to democracy because the majority is always going to be doing what the people in power want. So
Yeah, and this only benefits the people in power. And it benefits the contractors who fund their campaigns, which is why they push for war so much as we saw. Lindsey Graham recently said how he can't wait to go to war because his great friends at Raytheon are going to give him a nice check.
Lindsey Graham's disgusting. I'm glad Trump's distancing himself from him.
Yeah, it's a
Trump is
shame
an
he didn't
idiot
do
for
that
letting
earlier.
Lindsey Graham into the administration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, solid president, but not the most intelligent of individuals. At least when it comes to common sense. But
True.
we all have our faults.
Well, the whole South Carolina GOP is a disaster, but
Well, yeah. The state produced Nancy Mace, Nikki Haley, who else? Tim Scott. Yeah. I mean, Henry McMaster is the only decent one there. He's a governor.
He's not
yeah,
even
Tim
great.
Scott,
I mean,
who
he's good,
supported
but not great.
BLM.
What'd you say?
Tim Scott, who supported BLM riots and said that Trump shouldn't use the National Guard on them because it would be racist or something.
Mhm.
He actually said that. It's not a joke.
None of it makes sense, It's whatever though, because it's never gonna change.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah, but
Then again,
anyway,
they said that Ukraine was supposed to invade on the 16th, and it didn't happen. So I remain skeptical.
Yeah, that
With
is
a grain
true.
of salt, because
I
our
feel like they're
intelligence department is full of shit.
Oh, I agree with that, but I also feel like Russia's kind of just trying to keep us on edge about what
Well,
they're
again,
going
why
to
are we
do.
interfering in Russia's sphere of influence? This
I
doesn't
don't know.
involve us in any way, shape, or form. Is it going to affect
Oh,
your
yeah.
life if Russia takes Ukraine? Like, no. It doesn't
No,
affect any
it's
of
not.
us.
But it is going to affect my life if people I know die because of it.
Yeah, obviously, I don't like war. However, war is a necessary evil sometimes when you have powers that don't like you and see you as a threat, especially as the NATO and the US view Russia currently.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, if they were given access to Ukraine, they would be able to point missiles at Russia's industrial heartland and Moscow.
Yeah.
And again, there's a long history between Russia and Ukraine, and the people have lots of historical links together, but it's a very complicated situation.
Yeah. Well, what else? What else do we have to talk about Ukraine and Russia? Is there anything else to bring up?
Oh, there was the rumor of the bombing in Donetsk or whatever, however the hell you say it.
It was
But
in
yeah.
Luhansk. It was in Luhansk, and it was a gas line that blew up. And
Oh, just
I
like
heard
in
some
Georgia
reports that
in
that was like in
2020.
2014 or something, but then
oh, really? I heard there was some artillery shells too, but no one was
well, there's
killed.
been an artillery line along the whole line of contact in the Donetsk and Luhansk republics, as
Yeah,
both sides are firing at each other currently.
Mm. But, it's
yeah. I don't
oh
think
my
there's
god.
There's been a whole lot of escalation though overall.
Yeah, honestly. But I do think Russia's going to invade, but I just think it's I think they're like trying to weaken the morale of the Ukrainians, very similar to how the British did in the American Revolution. Make the Americans wait for the attack, or in this case, the Ukrainians wait for the attack. By the time the attack comes, they'll be exhausted and tired and bored of waiting. That they'll be so unprepared, they're just gonna die. So, or not die, but like get screwed in combat. Similar to what happened in the American Revolution. So
Well, I disagree. Actually, the current response by NATO and the American regime currently is destroying the Ukrainian economy, which is the poorest country in Europe right now. The economy is already going down the drain because of all this war
Mhm.
talk currently. So they're doing a great job for Russia, actually, in Russia's interest in currently.
Mhm. Oh, let me
Yeah, hello,
read
is this
this
thing
real quick.
working?
Yo,
Yeah, it's
AFM.
what's up? Let me read this headline right here. Federal judge effectively gets Section 2 of the VRA, ruling the section has no private right of action, meaning nobody except the U.S. Attorney General can bring a VRA lawsuit. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
know.
was
He pretty much
yesterday.
destroyed the VRA to an extent.
yeah, good news for Ohio. In terms
Wait,
of
does that mean the
redistricting
Ohio
economy.
map gets reinstated?
It could be.
I think it
but
can
that,
be. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be like they did in Alabama. Same with North
What about the
Carolina.
North
That's up to the
Carolina
Supreme Court.
one?
It can't because the Supreme Court here is full of Democrats who are on
Oh
the
yeah,
voting
that's right.
thing,
That's right.
who should be impeached, by the way, all of them.
We should start packing
Matt,
the state courts.
honestly, I think that after this redistricting fiasco in North Carolina, the map's only going to last like halfway through the decade. And by that point, the state legislature will have impeached all the justices and replaced them. And then they'll be able to make whatever map they want in the mid decade, which will help us
I
stay
wish
strong
this-
for at least another 5 years after that.
I wish this VRA was struck down earlier so we could have done so many amazing things. Like, imagine what we could have done in Alabama and Mississippi. We wouldn't
Yeah.
have even had to include a Dem district.
Yeah.
That's true. It sucks that it happened
Also,
so late
this
in the
means the
process.
DeSantis
That means we
made
could have got
this.
rid of that district in Tennessee, actually.
Oh yeah, the new DeSantis map. That
We're gonna
thing's
get it.
intense, man. Yeah,
We
no,
gotta get it.
intense.
I heard he was like thinking about it because he didn't want to get like sued because of the stupid VRA thing.
Well,
With
now
that
that
district
now
in
the VRA is
Jacksonville.
Now
getting
we gotta
gutted,
do it.
now that it's been gutted, we can do it.
Well, he
Now
should
we
go
can-
aggressive.
No, I can't wait to watch it. See all those like Hochul PFPs like cry when DeSantis Mander passes.
Yeah,
The DeSantis Mander is beautiful. I love it.
it is.
At least it looks good.
I just
Like the one in
Yeah.
Republican gerrymanders actually look good. Democrat gerrymanders just look like awful.
in every way. Yeah. No, I just don't. My only complaint is that I wish Tampa reached out into like the Panhandle. The Tampa district reached out into the Panhandle, so it made it like R plus 40, even though it's Tampa metro area. That would be hilarious. He releases a third map, and it's just the Tampa district reaching from the Bay region all the way to the northeastern or northwesternmost part of Florida.
Oh yeah, can we get like that mommy Cleafish account banned, please?
That what?
The Cleafish Stan account banned, please.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
There's an account on Twitter that's called Stepmommy Rebecca Cleafish.
Oh God.
I want
That's-
it banned. That account made me switch to supporting Nicholson.
Huh?
I legit
What was that?
joked that I legit joked for that account that I would campaign for Tony Evers if Clayfish is the nominee. If there's gonna be accounts like that,
Oh God. Oh man,
that's how cringe those accounts are.
That's cringe, AFM. We have to make sacrifices for the greater good.
The greater good of making simp accounts for
True. Nah, Logan Sato, come on.
Is this the real Logan Sato? There's no-
Yeah, I believe it is. I put this out on Twitter, and as soon as I
Oh.
did that, he came on. So I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh God.
Wait,
Isn't
Can
that
we have
guy
an
friends
update on
with Shoe on
Missouri?
Head? That guy's
We're
friends
gonna
with
go
Shoe
ahead
on
with
Head.
that 7-1 map. Is that still happening, or is that on the table?
What?
What?
7-1, man.
Well, I heard they were trying to get the 7-1 map, but like some senator
Where?
was
In
allowing it.
Wisconsin?
No, Missouri.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say we can't do it in Wisconsin because we have viewers. It's gonna be 6-2 though. Third district's gonna flip. Unless Democrats like fully gerrymander, but they can't because Republicans control the state legislature.
Hey, what do we think about the Minnesota map?
It's okay.
I
I
mean,
don't really mind it.
honestly, it's better than I want to say Texas, proportionally at least. That's how
The
much I
Texas
hate
map
Texas
looks
map.
awful. All they did was
Like,
just
I
show
mean,
up
I'm
the
talking in
incumbents.
terms of look. Yeah, there's no competitiveness in South Texas, which is completely like
Besides
I
that one
cannot wrap-
district.
yeah. Besides from one district in South Texas, it completely blows my mind that they were that stupid in Texas not to make competitive Hispanic districts. Like I want to see them nominate a squad member, go up against some Hispanic guy who runs a restaurant.
If a progressive primaries Henry Correa, that district could be a sleeper flip.
Yeah. Also, I heard on his Instagram, official Instagram page, Curtis Sliwa, you guys remember him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
He may be running for New York 3rd congressional district, I think. Let me
Yeah, I
check.
heard about that.
Oh man. Yeah, 3rd congressional district. It's a D+9 district, I think. Let me check. I have 5.
Is it the Staten Island district?
I
That Staten Island district is abysmal. It needs to be like
Staten
it's-
Island should always be red.
yes.
yeah, it's D+10 in New York's 3rd. This incumbent, but if the national environment's strong enough and Cleveland runs the campaign, I don't see why he can't win.
Well, it's
No,
New York, so you never know what's gonna happen.
Well, no,
Yeah.
Staten Island, New York is such weird politics though. It's like South Brooklyn was always super Democratic, but then Trump comes around and now he won like South Brooklyn by a good amount. Like look at all like the precincts in South Brooklyn. Trump won.
Oh
out there.
yeah, Trump did very well there.
Hmm.
Why is
Isn't Staten
redistricting in
Island
Wisconsin
mostly, like,
taking so
working
long?
class or
Staten
whatever?
Island's trending red.
Isn't it mostly working class though?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Staten Island's
Why-
Staten Island's way more white than the rest of New York, and it's also a little more working class. So yeah, so it's kind of a mix
I
of
just
both.
have to ask, why is Wisconsin not done with redistricting yet?
Because the Democrat.
Because it's gridlocked between a Republican state legislature
yeah,
and a
that's
Democratic
true.
governor, and they keep going back and forth with maps. They should just compromise and take Evo's map. His map isn't
Yeah,
even
they
that bad.
should. They should recall Evers. You
Don't
can do
can't
that
they
in
veto
Wisconsin.
him though?
Dude, we only have like 6 months left of this. May as well just.
Exactly.
Can't they
Plan it for
veto
next
him
month.
though? Do they have the majority where they can veto him?
No,
I mean,
they can't.
Scott Walker-
They don't. Yeah, I miss Scott Walker. He should still be governor.
Scott Walker faced a recall election.
Well, yeah, but that
2012.
was in 2012. Evers is literally
And-
up for elections in a couple months.
Yeah, and he won. And I mean, Scott Walker won by 5 points in a recall election. So
That was
Yeah,
mostly
which was
because
it
of,
was almost identical to
Milwaukee.
his 2010 one though. we're just gonna wait it out for the next couple months.
Nah. We gotta recall Evers right now.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. We have to recall Evers, then replace him with Scott Walker.
We should recall the fat guy in Illinois.
Oh yeah.
I wish you could. JB
Pritzker, yeah.
Pritzker.
I don't know. He might. That race might be semi-competitive.
It won't. Chicago is just way too corrupt.
Well, yeah, but Chicago.
That's
It's not. It's not the Chicago governor race. It's the Illinois governor race. Those suburbs vote very
But
differently. in
Chicago's
governor race.
essentially the only one that matters.
No, it doesn't. We
well,
got.
I mean, you
we
could
got
win every Republican
no,
could win
listen.
literally every county aside from Cook County and still lose by like 5 points.
No, Mark Kirk and Bruce Rauner have something to tell you.
I know you like Mark Kirk, but
No, we could get like Richard Irvin's a good candidate though. I could see him pulling it off narrowly, but it's gonna be close either way. I think it'll be under 10 points.
What do we think about the Pennsylvania Senate race?
I
my
support
God.
Dr. Oz.
Just the mess going on with that race currently.
No, I like Dr.
it's a
Oz.
mess. Like
Dr.
that's
Oz is solid. I
race
don't know why
too.
people hate him.
Oh, his
And
All
I'm
this
kinda
stuff was taken
skeptical.
out of context.
yeah, there's a
It's
lot.
kind of
bad
wishy-washy.
things.
He
I'd
was
still
like
rather
one of the
him over
first
most
people to
others.
endorse Trump in 2016.
Yeah.
The transgender person that he had on, he actually debated them, and like he's been solid, and he's been a friend of Trump's for a long time.
Yeah, but he supported the BLM riots.
He didn't, dude.
He had
that was
one
like
tweet.
no, it was like a
Trump
staffer
Trump
who
tweeted about
retweeted.
that, about saying how it was like justified in some cases.
No, it was a retweet that probably wasn't even done by him. It was probably done by like some like 20-year-old who runs his account. Twitter retweets are not a good metric to tell if someone's good.
Yeah, well, I guess that's true. That's true. But August 2022, I guess.
Well, I guess it'd be better Pat Toomey, who's just retarded.
I don't know. Pat Toomey's not that bad though.
No, he's
Except for-
terrible.
Besides
Don't
the
tell
Trump
Toomer.
impeachment, he was
Don't
pretty
tell
good on
Toomer
most
that.
issues.
Don't send this video to Toomer.
The only thing he was really bad on was trade and the Trump impeachment. And he probably wouldn't
Pat
have.
Toomey is voted for mass immigration, H-1B worker visas,
Oh.
and he
doesn't
voted
like
against
abortion,
Trump
though.
most of the time.
He also votes with Biden less than Ron Johnson.
I mean,
I don't know. I think it's going to be a good year, though. I think we're going to be surprised.
Joe
how good
Manchin's
the
a good
midterms
senator,
are.
though. I'll support him in 2024. Joe Manchin.
No.
Yes.
Well, if Joe Manchin was going up
Joe
against
Manchin's
a
not gonna
Republican
win.
from West Virginia, I would support Joe Manchin. The other Republican isn't
Even though he's not going to win, I'll still support him because I'd rather have him than just like another random like Shelley Moore Capito.
what is this? What is this official looking Dr. Oz portrait? It looks like he was in Congress or something. Like,
No, that was when he worked in the Trump administration. He was like,
oh yeah,
Director.
he was director of some
Something.
unknown. Oh, okay. The President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. Like I've ever heard of that. Like, oh, this is funny. I'm
Dr.
looking at the
Mehmet
Wikipedia
Oz.
page for the 2022 PA Senate race. Apparently, I mean, aside from
we need as many
Cornell with
doctors as possible to go
Greg-
through the Senate.
yeah,
What's his position
Greg
on
Snyder,
immigration?
the
Does he have a
former
position?
chief of staff to Arlen Specter, apparently ran for Senate but then dropped out.
The Arlen Specter party switch.
Is he against mass immigration or is he pro?
Yeah, Dr. Oz is against mass immigration.
Although
Good
you're
on
asking
all-
about Arlen Specter, I was like, no,
Oh.
switch parties.
We can't compromise on that issue. This is my thing with Republicans. That's non-cooperative.
You
issue.
literally said that you would rather have Republicans have a red wave than end abortion.
No, I didn't say that.
You applied to my comment saying we've got more important matters than ending abortion, something like that.
No,
Oh,
I
did
never
you
said
ask?
that. I said ending abortion is more important than getting a red wave. I never said that.
Oh, I must have misread it. Maybe there is. Is there another?
Getting an
American-
actual win is more important than getting retards like Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham in office who aren't going to do anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, what's good is getting 10 more
Apparently,
senators who are going to be Lindsey Graham.
Rick Scott said that he would his plans of voting for McConnell as leader in 2023.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with him. He's a terrible
No,
senator,
Although
to be honest.
to be fair
No,
to Rick
Rick
Scott,
Scott isn't that
he
bad. He
kind of wants to keep his
Listen.
job that he was appointed to.
Here's the thing with Rick
So,
Scott.
like-
If he was in like a safe red state, I would want him to be like majority leader, but he's not. He's in
It's
like
trending
he-
red though.
No, but he's known to win by like incredibly slim margins. I'd rather have someone.
Yeah, because he's not conservative enough. That's why.
No, Marco Rubio is more.
Well,
moderate
that's
than
because
him,
he's
and he wins.
Cuban. That's why.
I don't know.
If he
Marco
wasn't
Rubio's
Cuban, it'd be
based.
different.
Rubio is based.
I mean,
Rubio is better than
Yeah.
most, but he's not great.
yeah.
Oh no, I think a lot of senators are based. Like Joe Manchin. I had a whole documentary about Joe Manchin, and then the video editing thing I was using to edit it just decided to delete the whole thing.
Then
That's
just make it
fun.
again.
I was hyping this whole thing up. I'm not, because it's probably gonna happen again. I'm gonna have to get like a better video editing software.
Well, were you using OpenShot?
Yes, I was.
I've not had a single issue with OpenShot. It's pretty good.
Well, yeah, but you can't. Don't try making like long documentaries on it.
Oh,
It crashed.
I've made like the longest video I've made on it is like 15 minutes. So
Oh. But yeah, you mostly use it to make like those cha-cha slides or whatever.
sometimes I use it for a lot of videos though. Like
Yeah, those videos do really well for some reason. I don't get it.
I've stopped.
I
making
haven't
them.
done one of those.
Just-
Also, did you guys hear my channel got banned? Or it got had some issues. I can't upload for 2 weeks
Oh,
because I made a joke about fraud on a live stream.
They're still
so
doing
I know you
it?
guys don't really, you guys probably don't care about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but Eminem has 289,000 votes for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Meanwhile, Judas Priest only has 117,000. If any of you know who he is.
That's retarded.
Eminem isn't even rock.
Eminem, he's had like 2 rock songs. That's not even. I don't even consider those rock.
Yeah.
Eminem's a cock though, so
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it. What do we think about the Super Bowl ads? I know it's a very old topic.
Oh, well, No, they're fine.
A couple were
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Most of them were bad.
The one with the
Cringe.
camera and the skin tones, that was retarded. But other than that, they were not.
Yeah,
No,
that-
well,
no, that one-
What
I was
about that COVID one? The COVID test.
The camera one. We had a family friend over for the Super Bowl, and we both turned to each other and just stared, like in awe of how stupid that ad was. Like, yes, because the horrifically racist camera filters.
Those damn camera
Ever
filters.
racist.
Did you see the metaverse with the furries? The furry metaverse?
yeah, I did.
ad?
Oh
I did.
yeah.
That was the most
God, that
creepy
was
thing
awful.
ever.
I
Yeah,
thought
there was
like,
that one ad
now
with-
at first.
There was one ad with Matthew McConaughey where he made fun of the metaverse.
That's amazing. I
it was
like
like for
Matthew
2 seconds.
McConaughey.
Whatever
I
happened
almost
to his
wish he
governor?
ran
Wasn't
for
he gonna
governor
run for
just
governor of
despite
Texas?
Abbott.
Was-
He
Wasn't he
was.
gonna run for governor of Texas? But did
Yeah, I wish he
that-
did just despite Abbott. I mean, I really want Don Huffine, but he's polling at like 9%, and Abbott's polling at like 59.
I don't care. Abbott's okay. I'd rather McConaughey would be like.
Abbott's terrible.
Well, I'd prefer Don Huffines over Abbott any day, but it's just not gonna happen. So
Yeah. No. Well, I mean,
Abbott is letting us being invaded.
it's entire. It is
Abbott's
entirely
strong on the
possible-
border and abortion.
that,
People
uh,
don't like him.
but it's
Because
not
he-
the.
It's entirely possible that one Rick Perry, that's definitely not the former governor Rick Perry, splits the vote so much because voters are so completely retarded that they
Yeah,
think
people
it's Rick Perry, so they vote
Imagine
for
that
him
guy
anyway. And
wins.
no,
Imagine
then
that
he
guy wins.
then he comes in second place and gets Abbott below 50%, and they go to a runoff, and people vote for Rick Perry.
Yeah,
just
no.
imagine.
Imagine like 80% of the people vote for Rick Perry because they think it's the Rick Perry from.
You know that guy only ran for governor because his name's Rick Perry.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, what if he changed his name to that just so he could?
I did.
No, it's like so. in the 2019 Canadian election, in Maxime Bernier's district, there was this joke party that picked a guy also named Maxime Bernier, and he ran against him. He didn't take that many votes away though.
Oh well, that's he should take more.
The party was literally called the Rhino Party.
That's excellent.
Yeah, well, Canada's just in a terrible situation currently.
Canada-
So
Canada's
Oh yeah,
not
the
liquid.
Canadian police have they've moved in on Ottawa. They've arrested 70 people already.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
guys, it's the 9th day in a row I've been told that we are going to go to war with Ukraine.
We
But-
already talked about
no,
Ukraine, and all we do
no,
is talk about
no.
it. So be quiet, please. Thank you.
There's nothing else to talk about really besides that and the trucker situation. No big
did you see where they put snipers on the roof?
Did they wait? They did.
Yeah, you didn't see that video on Twitter where they actually had snipers.
I didn't see that. I saw
Well-
the police with like military grade like SWAT gear that were like standing around them. I didn't see the they had
don't doubt
snipers.
Honestly, I don't doubt it. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. But
Yeah, and then they beat that
Yeah.
one-armed protester with a gun barrel like twice.
yeah, no, they
for
beat
no
him up.
reason.
He was a veteran.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I fucking hate the police. Fuck the police.
A cab. Even
Yeah,
even
man.
back in 2020 during the whole Black Lives Matter things, I was never a big supporter of the police.
Yeah, they don't
we
support us.
We should
Fuck
like
'em.
respect them, but like we cannot shill for the police. If push came to shove, they would arrest every single one of us.
Yeah, they enforce the left's ideals on us. Are you going to support them? No.
Well, it depends on
Like I'm
some
sure
of
there's
them.
good
'Cause
local cops that would like stand up to that stuff, but your average police officer is just gonna get an order and be like, "Okay, I guess I
well,
gotta
it
shoot the
depends.
conservatives."
The urban ones are
mhm.
the problem. Most of the ones in like small towns wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The rural sheriff guys aren't gonna do it, but the vast majority
even
of cops
like
aren't rural
local,
sheriff.
even like rural like city police departments are a lot better. Like for example, in 2019, I think it was what happened in Virginia. There was like a bunch of Ralph Northam signed in a bunch of gun control, and the local police officers in like smaller towns didn't even enforce it.
Well, yeah, I mean
Oh,
that
I
happens.
just-
That happens everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Man.
Didn't Youngkin overturn those laws? Or is he going to work to do
Oh
that?
yeah. No, I remember what I was gonna say.
I think it
Apparently
already
Youngkin
got
got a new
overturned.
office. Youngkin got a new office portrait, and somebody replied to the tweet saying, "Where's the white pointy hat?" And I responded by saying,
That
That was
Glenn
Northam.
Youngkin's that
He
Glenn
responded by
Youngkin's
saying that-
vest
that was
account
Northam.
is cringe.
Glenn Youngkin should have gotten his. I mean, if John Fetterman can do his office portrait in a button-up shirt, Glenn Youngkin can wear that sweater vest.
Yeah.
But I love LTE's
Like-
video where he's like, John Fetterman is just a great candidate. He's going to win easily.
John Fetterman.
How-
He's such a
Well,
joke.
Fetterman can't even run. I don't know what he's running for. He can't run.
No, it's
No,
this progressive,
we're
like,
heading
young
towards-
No,
Turks.
I mean he literally
We're heading-
can't run.
We're
You can't
heading towards
physically run.
Dr. Oz vs. Shrek, the 2022 Pennsylvania Senate race.
True.
Also, did
I
you see
got this
Dr.
so
Oz
first.
challenge Fauci to a doctor debate?
Yeah, I did.
That's so
By the way,
crazy.
when we get
Also,
back to Fetterman, we
Dr.
need to try
Also-
Fauci as a criminal.
Also, Dr. Oz said, let's go, Brad.
Oh wow,
Oh, wow,
that's great.
really
But
epic.
so is every. Oh wow, so funny, so funny. Ha ha ha. I'm
All right.
laughing
Okay, you
so
keep
hard right now.
commenting on all of my stuff, like in my more recent.
Is that
videos.
Wyatt Tomlin?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I personally, I think I know 2 of the 4 of us on here do believe that Biden won
Yes.
free and fair. I know me and AFM honestly 100% believe the 2020 election was not stolen. So I'm not sure what
I
you're
think
talking
American
about there.
Populist believes it was, but that's about it.
I don't know what
I-
Jordan's stance is, but
You know, at first I was like, yeah, I know the election was stolen, but then I was like, okay, well, what?
Okay,
where's all
guys,
this
let's
evidence
not
that I
talk
told
about
them?
this because my channel literally just got suspended for 2 weeks.
Okay,
True,
no,
true,
I'm
true.
just
For
saying.
making
I'm just
jokes
saying,
Yeah,
about
we're
I
not allowed to
believe
talk
he
about
won.
this on YouTube.
2020 was the most
I'm
free and fair
saying
election
that,
in American
I
history.
made jokes
So anyway,
about
there's
it.
this new poll coming out of Rasmussen that has the Republicans up 13 in the generic ballot. What are your guys' thoughts?
It's gonna be like R+8 generic ballots.
I have it at R+7.
Also, Colorado Senate sleeper flip. Don't.
I doubt it.
It's a possibility. Not with Cory Gardner though. If it's like Ellie Bramer, he has a off chance at winning, but it's not. It's not. I'm not saying. I still have it as lean D. It's probably not.
I think Nevada's actually more likely flip.
Well, yeah, duh. Nevada's like easily more likely to flip than Colorado.
Nevada's probably gonna flip regardless.
Yeah.
I think Michigan too is flipped as well.
Oh no, I'm talking about the Senate race, not the governor.
I'm talking about both, but
I think Nevada's gonna go red on both levels, honestly.
What would happen if here's a hypothetical. What would happen if Tammy Baldwin was up this year instead of Ron Johnson?
Probably flip. Not even gonna
Yes,
lie.
it'd still probably flip.
Yeah. It'd be close though.
It'd be a lot
If
closer
I'm
than
how
it's gonna be this year.
how does Wisconsin elect a literal Bernie bro to the Senate?
Well, because
all your
and how
voters
also
are
Ron
doing is
Johnson.
proving flawless correct. The driftless must be socially progressive, right?
it's
That's
not.
how this works.
It's because
But then
Republicans
again,
don't
they-
even try against.
But
Because
then
they
again,
just
they
go
voted
make
for
the
Ron
worst
Johnson
candidates.
2 years earlier. So like, I don't get it.
True. Yeah.
Because Republicans don't even try to put up a fight against Tammy Baldwin. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. She's not like some
She's
impossible
beatable.
to beat. Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah, she
solid.
should. She
it's a
would be
red trending
beatable. But
state. Why don't you do that?
hopefully in
I
2024
don't
you put
know.
up a good candidate.
I hope so.
I don't think Nicholson. I think Nicholson might get the Senate nomination. He's probably not going to get the governor nomination. Unfortunately, I think he'll run for Senate though in 2024 and get the
No, what I
nomination.
think is gonna happen is I think either maybe Mike Gallagher will run for
Mike
the seat.
Gallagher's good. I would support. He'd be good for the seat in 2024.
I'd
He could
support
beat,
him. I'd support Sean Duffy. I would support
He-
not Ron Johnson. I would support.
He
Scott Walker.
overperformed Trump by 10 points. Mike Gallagher, in his district.
I'd also support Scott Walker for it.
Yeah, but he's a little gone from Wisconsin politics, and he runs like one of those student organizations now. I don't think he really
Well,
wants
yeah.
to run for office again.
Well, he might change his mind though if he realizes he's the only one.
No, I'd rather just
I
go with
wish-
Mike Gallagher. He's a good
I really wish-
overperformer.
Yeah, that's true. I do wish though that Sununu ran for Senate. I'm still not over that. He just
Anyone
wants to be
remember
relevant
that-
enough for 2024.
Anyone remember that Aaron Rodgers versus Tammy Baldwin Wikipedia thing someone made?
Yeah. Aaron
I-
Rodgers shouldn't run for office. Honestly, he's good on
No,
like
he's
two
moving.
issues.
He's moving to like Tennessee, so he can't.
Did
Honestly,
Aaron
though, if he was,
Rodgers' fiance broke off the engagement because she said that he focuses on football too much.
no, but it would be funny though. The funny thing is, if he ran, he would get like 55% of the vote because he's super popular.
I know. All the sports
Like-
bros and like in like
No,
Green Bay.
Wisconsin Wisconsin is different. They are very obsessed with like Aaron Rodgers. You would understand if you lived here.
Ohio's probably similar with Baker Mayfield, but not as much. But
No,
pretty
not
close.
nearly as much.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow 2022.
I would not mind that.
No, they did like a poll, and the Packers is like the most popular team in their home state.
Well, they're also the only team in the home state.
What do you? No, they're the most popular team in any in each state football team. Each state's home state football team. The Packers is the most popular within the state. For example, it's more popular in Wisconsin than like the Chicago team is in Illinois. You know what I mean?
The Chicago
Yeah.
Just
team
because
is
Illinois
Chicago,
is
you
such a
mean?
shithole state, but
Because Illinois is just Chicago. There's nothing else.
No, that's not true at all. Actually,
I'm aware.
The
I'm
southern
totally
and central
joking.
part are pretty based.
Yeah.
Illinois.
Oh,
no,
by
listen,
the way,
we gotta get what's his name on here, Libertarian Zoomer, to shred some myths about Illinois, because it's actually not as blue as people think. Joe Biden only
You
got.
guys,
like-
we can do that tomorrow if we can get him on. I'd be happy to do that.
I mean, Joe
Yeah,
Biden
but
only
it's
got
just the Chicago
56.
area that's blue.
He only got
Yeah.
56% of the vote in the state, so it's not like the super blue state.
yeah, at least he's not cracking 60. But again, By the way, I
one,
can
two-
see the first time. I can see the stars in the sky for the first time in months. Pretty cool.
The sky.
Yeah, I mean it's been light in the day before, like no clouds in the sky during the day, but then it gets cloudy at night. But like, I can only see.
No,
two
I've
right
seen
now,
stars.
but-
We got basically it seems like in Wisconsin we didn't get hit too hard this winter. Everything went south of us. I know Ohio got hit hard.
yeah, we got like a foot
hammered.
of snow a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We got some snow
Yeah.
today too.
Oh,
It's just
I had
super
today
cold
off from
here.
school.
And there's a lot of ice.
Actually,
No.
So
Not
like
very
what
nice.
happened to us
Snow.
was yesterday it was 56 degrees here in Ohio. Like it got really warm. The snow and ice
Yeah.
melted. It flowed into the streets. Then overnight it dropped 30 degrees, so it all froze. Then it snowed.
Yeah.
So I I don't get it. I really don't.
That's just Ohio weather though. Like you could wake
Yeah,
up and it
it's
could be like
50, it's like 60 degrees
And then-
one day,
and then
then
go
it's
to bed and it's
25
like-
the next.
10 and cold. Yeah.
That's literally what happened. It was 60 degrees yesterday and raining. And then it was 25 degrees today. So you know.
How's the Ohio Senate race going, Buckeye?
Vance
Mike
better
Gibbons
win.
and Vance and Gibbons are starting to take the lead against Tim Kaine.
Yeah,
and
Mandel's losing his edge.
Gibbons is cringe. He's an objectivist, and he was pro-choice like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
If Gibbons won the Republican like nomination, I would still support him, and I would still like definitely want him to win and support him. But I would definitely prefer Vance over him, like 100%.
yeah. Actually,
Imagine
I
having the
volunteered for Vance's
opportunity.
campaign.
You are?
No, but
What?
What was that? I mean,
Did you
I volunteered
say
for
you're-
Vance's campaign.
You are officially now.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. We got to meet up sometime.
Yeah, Yeah.
We meet up on the JD Vance, working for JD Vance. That'd be pretty epic.
yeah.
'Cause I'm
no,
also
I'm,
in his campaign.
no, I
I'm,
will
I'm
say
making
this.
phone calls and stuff.
I'm doing like
Imag-
emails and like funds and stuff.
Imagine having the opportunity to, in a national populous state like Ohio, we're getting an incumbent retiring. Imagine wasting that opportunity and nominating an objectivist Ayn Rand supporter.
Yeah, it's either if he wins the nomination, it's either that or we let Tim Bryan go in there. I'll take Mike Gibbons who will vote
Well,
with the
I know,
Republicans.
I
and
know.
win.
I'm just saying that, like in the primary, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. I would prefer Vance. After Vance, there's no one else that I really like. If I had to pick after Vance, it probably would be Timken or Gibbons. None of them are good, honestly.
Well,
Vance is the
actually,
only good candidate.
I would definitely prefer Gibbons as my second choice. And it's just,
Timken actually
Portman
might be better
endorsed
than
Timken.
Mandel.
Timken endorsed Portman endorsed. I don't know if you guys realize.
Yeah, Portman endorsed Timken. Timken's awful.
Yeah, that kind of just proves.
I
it.
think Trump's going to make his endorsement
But
soon in the
Mandel
Ohio
is
Senate.
just-
I hope so.
What is going on?
Imagine
with
Trump make the
Mandel?
endorsement the day before the primary.
No, but still, that candidate would win the primary. Ohio's a very pro-Trump state. The primaries.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's like 40% undecided still. So whoever Trump endorses, they're gonna be like, okay, Trump said this guy. All hail King Trump, and then go to the polls
Yeah.
and vote for whoever he endorses. That's pretty much what it's like here.
Yeah, just imagine he just endorses Timken. Just imagine how terrible that would be.
Have you seen? I mean, Timken's the reason we have Anthony Gonzalez in office.
Yeah.
Like not even. lying.
And Timken like stood with Gonzalez too when he made those claims when he's talked about how he hated Trump. Timken took his side.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, Ohio should have some of the most space representatives ever. Instead, we have like cringe people like Rob Portman and Gretchen Whitmer of Ohio. That's who we have in Ohio.
Gretchen Whitmer of Ohio,
No,
Pretty
what was
much,
funny
yeah.
though was the other day.
Governor Whitmer.
LTE. No, the other day LTE uploaded a video and he said, Republicans may primary out DeWine, and it's like, is this news to LTE? Did he not know that Republicans were trying to primary him out?
And
most of the
DeWine's
comments
a
were
terrible candidate.
And most of the comments were like shocked, and they were like, "You,
You know
can't
what?
primary a governor."
Trump should endorse Blystone.
I'm convinced
Yeah.
LTE is like funded by YouTube. That's why his channel is big. I'm
Yeah.
convinced.
No, YouTube
Yeah, it's
actively
already
promotes his
like-
content. I'm not even sub to him, but they
yeah,
always,
it happens all the time.
I think LT is an RNC plant.
No, he's a Fed.
LT
He goes
is
to
a
Harvard, so he might be a Fed.
That's
I
true.
mean,
No, I think
He's from the
I think-
DC area.
I
He's from the
honestly think
DC
that-
area and he goes to Harvard. That's all you need to know about LTE.
Wait, isn't Harvard in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
But
a
he
elite
li-
school.
Man left
lived
Maryland
in
to go to
Maryland.
Massachusetts.
How
Also,
is he
people.
accepted
Also,
as a
was
white man?
Wait, no, I think he moved to
Also-
Massachusetts.
Also, his audience, which is hilarious, they thought it was impressive that he interviewed Sarah Gideon.
Oh my gosh, he's like
Red
so
Eagle
obsessed
literally
with
is
this
in
Trump.
contact with sitting senators, governors, and
No, and they said that
representatives.
he
The
was a
LTE interviews Sarah Gideon, a failed Senate candidate.
no. Someone. I was looking in the comments on that video, and they were like, way more impressive than anything Red Eagle has done. And I'm like, dude, have you been following what Red Eagle's been doing? And they were like, no, he just set up like a gripe organization with a bunch of like far right fascists. So it's like, dude, no.
Yeah,
No,
a
LT actually
organization.
campaigned with what's his name from Virginia? I'm forgetting his name.
T-Mac.
Yeah, T-Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, he took a
That's who
picture.
this guy's
He also
campaigning
worked
with.
on his campaign, from what I heard.
Yeah, there's a picture of them together, and him, T-Mac, and Biden. Like they attended a campaign in for like Richmond or something. Like
Do you
back in
remember
August.
the tweet
Yeah,
where
like
he
a win-
said he was with all the winners, and it was just a bunch
Yeah.
of gay guys?
Oh,
How funny
God.
that tweet was! I couldn't stop laughing. He said that we were the cool guys. You remember that tweet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Is that what he said? He said we're the cool
And didn't he have
guys
the
or
nails
something.
too? Didn't he have like the painted
Yeah, he
nails?
had nails.
Oh god. Awful. Awful.
AFM,
awful,
move your
awful.
mic away from your mouth.
Okay, is this better?
AFM, we can hear your respiration.
This mic is just very bad quality.
You sound like you're having like a heart attack.
That's all I heard.
Yes, I am.
That's all I heard. That's all I heard was
Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this?
some
Is this...
7-year-old with COPD.
Yes, okay, this is better.
Yeah, you're wheezing, you're having a panic attack because you realize LBE lives next to you.
By the way, Blake Masters is one of the most base Senate candidates ever.
Oh yeah, Blake Masters is the Blake Masters. I think is honestly, I like Masters more than Vance. I think he's the best.
I
candidate for
support
Yeah, no, no,
Mark
I agree.
Voinovich. I'm kidding. I'm
No, Craig gay.
Yeah, that's cringe.
No, but like, there's people saying that if Mark Voinovich is the nominee, they would support Mark Kelly. That's cringe.
That's oh my god, that's like
I would
That's
still
the
Mark
that's
support.
the
Voinovich.
stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I would still support Voinovich. He's not the worst, but I'd still.
yeah, no,
prefer
Brnovich isn't that bad. I just prefer Masters.
Yeah.
No, he's gay. He didn't fight the election stuff. And
Just
even if you
shut
don't
up
believe in
about the
that-
election, dude.
No, it
No,
doesn't
you're
matter though
gonna
about the
get a
election.
ban.
The point is he was on
You're gonna
Trump's
get a ban.
side.
Because man, you can't say 2020 or election in the same sentence.
I honestly don't think Brian Kemp needs to be primaried, but I like David.
Bro,
No, I
okay,
hate Brian Kemp.
okay.
Brian Kemp is a shit candidate. He
Okay,
needs to
you
go.
The
know-
only reason people don't like him is because he criticized Trump, but I like David Perdue better anyways, so I'd rather have him as governor.
No,
Yeah,
to
back
be
in
honest,
2024, George is a lost cause anyway.
well, I don't know. Maybe. I just have to say,
The Atlanta
Ronald
machine
Dion
is getting too
DeSantis.
powerful.
I just have to say Ronald Dion DeSantis. That's all I have to say. I don't know. I think he's gonna be like. I think after DeSantis is president, he's gonna return. He's gonna go back to Florida, and he's gonna run for. And then the Florida legislature is gonna amend the Constitution of Florida, so there's no term limits. Then Chance is just gonna be the lifetime governor of Florida. Then when he dies, his kids are gonna become governor, each of them. When they die, their kids, and it's gonna be a dynasty.
Wait, does Florida have term limits for governors?
Yes, 2 terms, 2 4-year
Oh.
terms, which are fine
Wisconsin
because
doesn't.
we live in a country where we have a state named Virginia where the term limits are once every 4. You can only serve 1 consecutive term. Then you can't run again. But then 4 years later, you can run again.
Yeah, it's weird.
Also, do you know the reason why Virginia has elections on off years?
Why?
Because after Virginia became a state again after the Civil War, they didn't have a governor at the time. He was almost a Confederate supporter, so they couldn't have that. So instead of just holding a special election, like rational thinking, they decided, you know what, we're going to change the whole system we have here so that elections are on off years. It's like, just make somebody bite the bullet and serve less than a full term. Like, nobody cares. Also, fix your constitution. Nobody likes the fact that you can only serve one consecutive term, or one term, and then another.
No, I don't
4
mind
years later.
Virginia on off years. It makes 2021. It makes
Well, yeah,
like,
it made it more interesting, but like
yeah.
Yeah.
still the fact that
It'd
you
be better
have,
than just having New Jersey. Wait, why is New Jersey like it?
what, New Jersey. I'm not actually sure. I think New Jersey is just trying to be special. I think
New
New
Jersey
Jersey is
is
just trying to be
the
special.
state
To,
I
I
like,
assume Louisiana and Mississippi are a similar situation to Virginia.
yeah.
American
Okay.
populace. Do you support the Union or the Confederacy?
Confederacy all the way.
Cringe.
L.
Cringe. Very big L.
Oh, by the way, GOP Josh asked why
Then
don't we have
rename
any, why
yourself-
none of us have webcams.
Rename yourself. You're not an American populist.
GOP Josh, I don't have one because I don't have a webcam like on my PC. My monitor just
I'm not-
literally doesn't have a webcam. I'm gonna get one eventually,
me-
but for now.
For me, I just don't show my face. So like,
He showed his face one time, and it was just a really bad
no,
angle.
don't say
so
that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because then they're gonna go through and look for it.
He never showed
Yeah.
his face. That was a joke.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah,
it was
I just
like
don't show
one
my
of the
face.
first streams though, so like
Yeah,
no one cares about those
Um,
anyway. So
yeah.
it's like the
just don't
first one
usually
we
show
messed
my
up.
face.
Don't look back though.
Do we have any thoughts about the whole Durham report thing?
Nothing's
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I
happen
forgot
with
about
it.
that.
It's
I mean,
stupid,
no,
but nothing's
nothing's
gonna
gonna
happen with it.
I mean, it's like definitely Watergate 2.0, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, Clinton should.
I'd
be
actually say it's worse than Watergate, but
Wait, is that the whole thing that like the Clinton campaign was spying on Trump? Is that what that?
Oh yeah,
Who
he
was
definitely
president?
did.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's literally a redux of Watergate. But you know, it doesn't matter apparently.
All right, guys,
Watergate
Yeah,
was-
Hillary Clinton should be executed.
Watergate was
That's
a
my
psyop
opinion.
done to get rid of Nixon. Holly Poster should
Yeah,
rename
it was.
himself to Ohio Zoomer Fascist Neo Paleocon Zoomer.
Ohio
Yeah.
River Stand.
No, AP, you're correct. You're correct. I
AP
probably
self
should.
describes himself as a quote unquote paleo zoomer.
But then again, AP, you're also 12 and stated that your entire school cheered you on when you came back from something or something like that.
Yeah, you haven't read any political books like I have, and you'll understand philosophy.
Also, AP, you, okay, you're just AP. Not to go further into it.
All right, Josh, we're gonna do what you
Geo-
said.
What?
All right, we're gonna review your site.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they- All right.
Josh, I follow you
Oh.
on Spotify.
AFM left. All right. So what should we look at first, Josh? In your opinion, what is your favorite part of your website? Like, what is this? We'll look at that first.
Send him the link so we can join.
He's not gonna join, sadly. I would, but I don't
Let
think,
AP
I don't think,
on.
I don't think he's gonna stoop down
Let
to
AP
our
on
level.
to see if he has anything interesting to say.
Yeah, GOP Josh is too high up for us.
All right. GOP Josh is fighting for America. As an intern with the Ohio Republican Party from August to November 2020, Josh knocked on over 9,000 doors to help President Trump win Ohio in 2020. Now he's a podcast host, political grassroots volunteer, and a social media influencer, reaching hundreds of thousands of
These are
Americans a
boomers
month.
every day.
Hundreds of thousands might be a bit steep. I'm not too sure about that one.
All right. Josh's latest opinions, August 18, 2021. You may
I
need to
love
update.
the-
Yeah,
you need to
yeah,
update that.
machine gun.
Yeah, Josh, you gotta fix that. That was 6 months ago.
The latest opinions, Afghanistan, August 2021.
Oh, I think we're in a
You
whole
need to
new
update your foreign
military
policy there,
situation. I mean, it's
Hey,
actually
let's
fairly
go.
well designed website. You know, the whole reason I volunteer and support candidates now is that so when I start my political career in like 10, 15 years or so, I'll have people who owe me, so they'll endorse me for office.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that picture with Mike Carey. I just have to say that angle is perfect.
I don't know half these people were, but
I know Mike Garrett because I covered his election. I covered his primary, but they had the worst picture from on Wikipedia. Let me actually look. Actually, they might have changed it for his official portrait.
All right, we've seen the epic pictures now. So now what should we do? You have a shop? Oh no.
Oh
You
man,
go to
you
about.
gotta get one. We'll buy your merch.
I would no, Josh. I would actually buy your merch though.
I mean, I might. I mean, the only merch for political party I got was
Is this your
Young
prom
Ken.
picture? I'm not. Oh, you were on. Oh, I forgot about this. You were on Ben Shapiro's show.
it
Forgot
was on
about
Ben
that.
Shapiro show.
wait, what?
Momentarily first. It is that glorious time of the week when I give a shout out to a Daily Wire member. Today, it's GOP.
No.
Making the country better, one jersey at a time.
One
We'll get to that
jersey
momentarily
at a
first.
time.
It is that glorious time of the week when I give a shout out to a Daily Wire member. Today, it's GOP Josh on Twitter, who
GOP
not
Josh.
only has quality fashion sense, but also understands the importance of nourishing the mind as well as the body. In the picture, Josh is holding the world's most
God.
elite beverage vessel in one hand and a copy of my new book, How to Destroy America in 3 Easy Steps in the other, while sporting American flag sunglasses, an American Eagle t-shirt, and a Keep America Great hat. The caption reads, Ben Shapiro, great book, great beverage vessel, hashtag leftist tears Tumblr. You, sir, wise beyond your years. Thanks for the shout out. I hope you're enjoying the book. I know you are because it's a great book. Speaking of interesting news, the SpaceX capsule.
Hey, Ben, can I ask a question about Israel?
Josh,
Or is that
That's gonna
anti-Semitic?
screw over your campaign in 20 years. That's gonna screw over your official campaign for office in 20 years. Then your opponent's gonna pull up the clip and say like, "This Ben Shapiro supporter is running for office." It's like, oh no, I'm about to lose because I support Ben Shapiro.
Buckeye, send the link so the American predictions can get.
I read the first
I read the first 5 pages.
Buckeye, send the link to let him on.
To who?
American predictions.
You want to have AP come on?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God.
haven't talked to him in a while. Let him on.
Let's just send
All
the
right,
link
let's
in chat.
get the
Send
little
link in chat.
Hispanic
Let's make it
on.
interesting.
Yeah, but Ben's a Jew. I mean, like, it's a very complicated subject there that we can't get into on YouTube. But
We'll get it do it on that new Trump app that's coming out tomorrow.
Let's go. Wait, that's tomorrow? I thought it was Monday.
Yep. No, I think it's tomorrow. So it better be worth it for Devin Nunes to resign.
I would buy like a hat or maybe like a T-shirt or like a pin. I'd buy a pin. I don't know. I'd buy anything.
I mean, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, it's AP.
what's up?
Yo, AP, what's up?
Yo, wait.
Okay,
What
what's on your?
What do y'all buy? Low key, I need money.
I would probably buy a hat.
I'd buy some
Um,
socks or a GOP Josh towel.
GOP Josh Powell.
It's just a picture of his face. The towel.
I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that. Josh, I'm gonna make you some merch.
And all the proceeds are gonna go.
I
to
have
you.
some ideas. If you want some ideas, message me. I'll give you some ideas for merch that will sell.
He should make some GOP Josh shoes. He should have his own shoe brand.
I would buy that too.
Yeah.
Josh, you wanna in a few months when we become a little bit more professional, you should come on the show.
Eventually, I'd like to use face cams and stuff, but you know,
Yeah,
until
yeah,
then.
one day.
yeah,
One
yeah,
day.
one day.
But yeah, I don't really like Ben Shapiro, only because he's like a Jew.
No,
I
you
don't
meant
really
Hey, yo, AP,
Uh,
we are currently live. Could you please watch it?
Yeah, you need to watch your anti-Semitism. Here. I'm
Watch
gonna
it,
report
watch
you to
it.
the ADL.
AP,
I'm
you're so
gonna report
your
family.
anti-Semitic.
Are we all Christian nationalists?
I mean, yes, but
Yeah, I'm not sure
but
about
AP,
you.
we are unfortunately we
Zoomer.
are currently being monitored by this wonderful platform known as YouTube, and they don't really like when we talk about things that aren't completely acceptable. So, could you please watch your language?
Guys, we need to accept our furry, pansexual daughters and
True,
sons.
true.
Oh gosh.
GOP Josh
Fucking
bucket hat.
question mark.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, that'd be
I
pretty-
would buy a baseball cap, baseball hat too. I also buy a hoodie. I love hoodies.
Yeah.
Can you make it by like Teesprings? That's the thing? Teesprings, whatever. I can make a GOP Josh beach towel. All right.
I'm making one right now.
I listened to your podcast in school, by the way. Pretty solid podcast.
My girlfriend is a liberal.
You mean your
Literally
imaginary
something
friend
from
that lives
chat?
in your head?
I mean, she
AP,
kind of
is
is.
she?
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like, I don't
Divorce
really
her.
know how to
What, you
explain
mean-
it.
I know divorce is like technically against the Catholic faith, but like do it. I think God will
No,
only
no,
accept
no,
it.
no, no, no. Your woman needs to submit to the man. That's what you need to do. You need to take charge of your woman. That's how you get them to support
Yeah,
you.
AP, whip her into shape.
You don't tolerate female sex.
I thought we were trying to get this.
Not real. Fuck.
I thought we were trying to not get the stream taken down.
No, I think we talked about the women
Metaphorically, AP,
question.
metaphorically. Hypothetically speaking, AP, what do you think the best course of action would be to make your girlfriend more conservative?
I don't even know. Probably like I don't even know.
Take her to church. Does she go to church at least?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think.
Okay, that's a start. That's a start.
I mean, she
However,
wears
if you do want to look
wears,
into a certain
necklace with
question,
she wears a necklace with a cross on it, but like that doesn't really say much.
Yeah, no, not a mine would.
I think most people who wear necklaces with a cross on it are actual Christians. They're like,
Yeah,
like,
I'm actually not so sure about that.
So AP, I'm
okay,
not
but
an
like
actual
Olivia
Christian.
Rodrigo and also Lil Nas X, they're both like with crosses. Like they're both with like
What are you talking
both have
about? AP?
cross necklaces
I don't
on
know what
them.
you're talking about.
Okay, I just don't know. It's just like
AP, did
Most-
I ask?
most people with crosses, like cross
I-
necklaces, like Christian.
Did I
necklaces.
AP, did I ask?
I
I
don't.
mean,
I think I don't know.
I
When?
did not. That's the proper answer.
Oh. Show her the guitar grind set video, and she will change.
AP, are you still in like kindergarten or something?
Oh yeah, I have to.
It's
I have
fine.
to get through kindergarten.
I failed kindergarten 6 times in a row.
I thought you were in pre-K.
Now my mom says I'm going into classes with this guy named Special Ed. You guys know anything about him? Never heard of him?
Nah, I mean he sounds like a cool guy though.
Jacob
I mean, yeah, his
Smith.
nickname's Special Ed. His nickname's Special Ed, so that means he has to be special some way, right?
Yeah.
Paul Gosser.
Yeah.
Go sir.
Go, sir. It's go, sir.
Oh, go sir. Yes, my favorite representative, Paul Gosser.
Paul
How about the
Gosser.
chromosome expansion package?
Jacob Smith. Thoughts? I don't even run that account.
By the way, I would support us like going to Canada to remove Justin Trudeau from power if Trump was in charge again. That would be a war I would support. Just annex in Canada.
That sounds like
We
an
should just go ahead and
awesome,
annex it.
That sounds like an awesome 60s pop rock song. Wait, oh god, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, military coup in Canada. That sounds like an awesome song.
Have Gen Z
Dude, by the way.
Patriot. Oh my god.
What do you guys think?
Wait, yeah, that's incredible, man. That's oh wow. I would buy
By the way,
it.
Justin Trudeau is the son of Castro. It's just a fact. It's not even.
No,
disputed.
I actually believe that. I actually believe.
No, I
That's
actually
what
believe it
I've
now.
ever
It's
seen.
true. So true.
No, I'm even like dead. Like I'm serious.
I need a GOP Josh Christmas sweater.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Yeah.
It just like be his face should be stitched onto it.
No, I'm
Wait,
even
let
sure
Gen- have
it
Gen
says
Z
the
Patriot
truth
join.
about the.
Now we gotta wrap the stream up in like 5 minutes. So
Aww.
It's fine.
I have to go
We've been off
enjoy
for an
some epic Little Caesars pizza. Rare Michigan W making Little Caesars.
Is it your dinner? Is it dinner time?
It's 7:15
hour.
here.
7 o'clock.
Little Caesars is for
Yeah.
meth addicts. They
It's
don't
like
have enough money
4:13.
because they just bought
Exactly. Exactly.
It-
That's exactly why I eat it.
meth. It's just a fact. Every time I go to Caesars, everybody there is on drugs. It's
Have
just
you
a
guys ever
fact.
gotten food poisoning from Applebee's?
The what?
You got food poisoning from Applebee's.
Applebee's
I
on
mean-
a Sunday. Guys,
I've had the most disgusting pizza in my life from Applebee's. They are the most god awful restaurant.
50
I don't even
bucks.
consider it a restaurant. How much? 50.
I'll pay. I'd pay like
what's your-
$1.
50
I pay like
bucks.
35 to 40. I already
Yeah,
spent
30
too much money
yeah,
on my
35,
favorite
40.
band merch. I already spent too much on my favorite band merch.
Holly Poster, are you a band member? Are you like? Do you play the guitar?
Yes, I do actually.
You should start a band
Actually-
called the Basement Caucus.
Oh, let's go. Hold on. Let me just set up real quick. This will take like 5 seconds. Just
Wait, thoughts
You
on
know-
Red Eagle, everybody?
He's solid. I mean, he I think he's a little insecure because he likes to boast a lot, but overall, he makes good predictions and his videos are good. So
Okay,
I don't
I
mind him.
feel bad for him.
I do feel bad for him.
just feel
People
bad for all
target
the
him a
hate he
lot.
gets. Cause like
okay.
he's one of those guys who like is kind of like not on the good looking side, and he thinks and he has a big ego. I just
Yeah.
feel bad for him.
Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't think about what I'm gonna play.
What? Are you playing the guitar right now?
Yep.
Is this the end of the stream?
Probably.
Yeah. He's done with the song.
I remember the Red Eagles thing. I'm like a 2 month credit. So I would like to say that.
With that, thank you for watching episode 10 of the Rust Belt Boys podcast. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, I just have to say real quick. I'm feeling kind of went off the rails on this. We had a few more topics we wanted to cover, but oh well, we had fun. But yeah, see you guys later.
Yeah, see you guys later.
See ya.